Bryson, you go from one talented offense in Eastern Michigan to another in Ohio. What have you seen from the Bobcats, and what's the plan going into the week?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of explosiveness from them, and the plan going into this week is just getting back and just focusing on the fundamentals, really playing with a lot of energy. We need to focus on defeating the battles, the one-on-one battles up front, and just making sure that we're getting after it relentlessly.
As a part of the secondary, you guys are put under a lot of pressure with the man coverage. What do you need to do to improve there?
Yeah, we love the pressure that's put on us. I mean, we're expected to go out there and cover, so that we know that's our job. But to improve, we just got to have discipline, good eye discipline, really trust what we see on film and relate that to game day. Just make sure that we don't just go through the motions out there, that we play through every play relentlessly, really, with all effort.
How do you guys learn from this loss, and maybe how to come back maybe from a little bit of a slow start? How do you overcome that?
A good way to overcome that is just we know as a team that adversity breeds strength, so we welcome it, and just we were really just waiting to get back to the film and just get after it and really make the corrections that was necessary and see where we messed up on, because we know as a team that was not our best brand of football, and we know moving forward we have to fix it, so that's what we plan on doing.
Do you find it's been difficult to play like complementary football right now, maybe where the defense struggles early, then the offense is putting you guys back in it? And how do you get in a groove where you guys are playing on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, I think we just got to trust it. That's just the game of football, and we trust the offense, and they trust us. And if we go out there and do our job, they go out there and do their job. That's just what we're trusting, and that's what we're going to keep doing.
Sean, what does simply the offense need to do to kind of get things rolling here?
Honestly, the offense, we just need to focus on honing in on details, just foundation stuff, first day stuff, just going back to focusing on those details, because I feel like sometimes throughout the season we can lose track of the fundamentals that we're supposed to do, just the base things, and I feel like that's where we just need to get back to.
Offensive line has had some issues protecting Jack. You guys switched a little bit there in the second half, bumping off some defensive players. Obviously you're not the biggest guy, but you make a pretty good pass blocker out there.
Yeah, I do what I can just to help the team, doing my part, because even though I'm a smaller guy, that's still a part of my job description, so I definitely got to be able to do all parts of my job aspect. And speaking of the O-line, we just getting everybody going. We're just trying to put people in the right places and things of that nature, so we're getting there. We're going to figure it out. We're doing good. Had a good practice today.
How do you find some consistency in the season and maybe avoid some of the highs and lows that you guys have experienced?
Really finding the consistency is just, like I said before, just getting back to the fundamentals and the basics and just having fun with the game, because sometimes you can get to a point where things do get frustrating and you lose the fun out of it, and that can take you away from the focuses and the things you're supposed to be dialed in on, the things of that nature. So we're getting back to just having fun with the game, getting back to the basics and fundamentals, and just getting the ball back rolling.
Do you guys feel like you didn't have fun last week?
I feel like at times we got down early in the game. I know it was they ran up the ball, the score pretty quick, so that I feel like we got to do better in terms of our energy and body language, and just failing fast and moving on and just going to the next play.
Thanks, Sean.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Anthony, offense has struggled the last couple of games. What do you guys need to do to put some more points on the board?
We're really close to being an explosive offense. I just think we need to focus on the little stuff, like the little details, technique-wise, and just come all together and just be us. We're really close. If you put on the film, like, we're really close. We just got to focus on those things and get better. And we're learning for sure. But we're practicing out here every day, bringing the energy today. So we've been focused on the little things for sure.
A lot of attention gets put on Corey by the opposing defenses, which leaves some holes for you and Jelani to fill, and you guys have been doing a great job of getting open.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we're just going to take the opportunity that's handed to us, find those spots, let Jack, take a picture of us, get that clear in the window, and yeah, that's it. So.
You're 2 for 2 on passing this year. Are you going to see any more from that?
We'll see. I'm not sure yet. We'll see, though. We'll see.
What's it like for you personally to maybe take on a bigger role on this offense this year?
Yeah, I was blessed with a great opportunity to learn from, D. Eskridge, Sky, Jay Hall, Corey, all those guys. And, I finally get my opportunity, you just got to take advantage of it. So, yep.
Do you feel like you're showing right now what you wanted to prove all these seasons?
There's still more coming, obviously, but I'm a young guy. Just get my chance now, but, there's still a lot to prove. So, yep.
Thanks, Anthony.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Zaire, tough loss to Eastern Michigan. You got to put it behind you quickly because you have another talented offense coming in here in Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely. That's been the biggest thing. We just narrowed down what the things that we need to work on, and trying to turn the page off that rough loss and get the guys back in here wanting to play some more football.
had some trouble getting to the quarterback. You get Marshawn Nealon back, helps big. What do you guys need to do to kind of finish off those sacks and finish that pressure?
Just take it personal and be relentless up front. We gotta have to be on a mission to want to get to the quarterback. Coach draws up plenty of blitzes for us that we should be able to execute, and we need to help him out by executing those when the times comes, and him also giving us good calls.
How do you overcome maybe some of the ups and downs of the season, and maybe just find a little more consistency in your play?
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Coming in here every day, seeing some guys down, especially that care about the loss. You keep their heads up and turn the page. Also, just being grateful. Coach every day makes us do affirmations, so he makes sure that we're very thankful of the things that we have outside of football. So that gives us a little silver lining, but at the same time, we do have a test out here, so we appreciate the things that we have and also get right to work.
What were today's affirmations? Or is it like by a weekly basis or
it's daily, but we changed it up today. Corey went up there and he picked a few guys that he felt, and a lot of them were just thankful to have another day to come out here and play with the guys. Just another day to play with football. Who knows when our last snap is? So we just appreciate those little things like that.